Everybody, it's JQ Crafty coming in with another 30 Days of Sketches, and it's double day, so we're doing our Product Focus Friday as well. If you remember, we're using Truly Grateful, or actually whatever Paige Evans I have, and that happens to be what I have is just Truly Grateful. And for this week, we picked punches. And this wonderful sketch that you saw in the beginning is what we're using. I think so far all I've really used is the 6x8 pad because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to use this time as well. I have some ideas though. I think I'm going to use, I got a 2-inch circle punch scalloped, and then I also have some flower punches. And I have this tiny little heart punch. So I think we're going to use those. I'm going to do some stitching. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right, so stay tuned. Let's get started. So I had to do this photo of my husband and I at our wedding because today is our 10-year anniversary. And it just worked perfect that I was gonna be doing some Truly Grateful, like a fall theme line. It just worked out. The cards fell in all the right places. So I decided I would get out one of my wood grain papers from that Simple Story Snap Basics pack I have. I love those when they released them earlier this year again, or I think they always have them. I got 2 packs because I love them. So it's so awesome. Either lined paper, it's either notebook paper on the back or grid, or ledger paper, or you get wood grain. And there's like all kinds of wood grain. So I'm just going through. So what I did actually is this photo was a 4x6, and I just trimmed off all the excess to make it more of a long, lean photo to kind of match the sketch a little more and just to give it a little more interest. I like odd-shaped photos and odd-sized photos. It's kind of my favorite thing. But I scrap plenty with normal 4x6 photos and some 2x3. So I grabbed the wood grain, and then I've picked which 6x8 papers I wanted, and then I went ahead and stitched around each of those rectangles, and I'm just lining everything up and getting that like basically grid all glued together, and I'm going to put some fun foam on behind that. And now I'm going to add some of the Dina Wakley, I think it's called Gilded acrylic spray, and I really like that. I wanted to add a little bit of gold popping out. And it's going to fade a little bit because it's on a colored paper, the wood grain. But it's just enough that it gives some pops around my grid, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to take those punches. I end up not using the heart. And I'm just going to go ahead and punch a bunch of those teeny tiny flowers out. Just almost as to use as enamel dots or like sprinklings throughout the layout. I'm going to do that cardstock I keep pulling in because I still have a little bit of it left that magically matches everything in the Truly Grateful collection, that pink. I'm going to take this smaller floral and do some of the leaf punches, and then just this solid pinkish, the brushstroke pattern. And then my scallop punch, I went ahead and did the white polka dot that had a little bit of gold, has a little bit of gold in it, and then one of the, it's like a plaid. I think I cut that out, me punching all of them. But now I'm just going to show you, I'm going to kind of cluster them together in little groups and just kind of seeing, do I have enough variety to make it look interesting? Because I didn't want it to be all the same in each cluster. And then I decided also then I would fussy cut flowers out of this pattern, that of the rest of that 6x8 page that I used a rectangle of. I had already done some punches out of it, but I fussy cut a bunch of the florals, the rest of the florals, I think, out of it. So then I went back to my sewing machine and I sewed, I stitched around the grid, just like in the sketch, because I really liked that look. I'm pretty sure theirs were drawn on. But this is, yeah, one of those pages. I don't really need to leave room for a title because I'm using it in what it says on my photo, and it's just another picture that's going in our wedding album, so I'm not really gonna journal either. Okay, I think I talk about that more at the end when we review. But I'm just gonna create little clusters. So one up at the upper top left of the photo there and one at the right, kind of a little skewed, and then down on the bottom. And I got out some Spiegel Mom scrap sequins, and the sequins that were perfect was See Ya Summer. Perfect. It matched this collection really well. The different greens and blues of the leaves were perfect for the blues and greens that are in this collection. And it added that little bit of sparkle. So I tuck in a couple of the maple looking leaves, and then I used 2 of the regular looking leaves down on the bottom right. And then some of the sequins I scattered around. But that is what I got for you. I will finish gluing these down. I'll let you listen to some awesome music thanks to iMovie, right? And I'll be back with you live shortly. Thanks for watching, you guys. There's my layout. Oh, do you know what's really funny? So I just finished. You watched me. I just finished. And I realized I didn't touch the ephemera, the stickers, anything from the Truly Grateful collection, any of the embellishments. I basically just made my own. So this was a good example of a layout that if you don't have an entire collection, you just have papers, look what I did with it, right? I used this sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps, which I think was perfect with this. See Ya Summer. And yeah, the writing on the photo is what I decided I was going to use as my title. And I don't really need journaling. It's just another photo from our wedding. And today's our anniversary. So that is why I wanted to do this picture. I thought it went really well with the sketch, and I really like the way this turned out. I don't do a lot of pages that are just pretty. Do you know what I mean? Like, you usually have a reason or a story or something. So it was really fun to just kind of play with sequins and fussy cut and the punches. And so there you have it. So let's draw for next week what tool we're going to use. Where is my... I'm going to put punches back, which is really ironic because the sketch next week, a punch would be perfect, but maybe we'll get... No, I already used all my punches. So, yeah, this was punches and Paige Evans. All right, so next week for Product Focus Friday, we are going to use punch boards. Okay. Oh, that could work. I have an idea. All right. So we'll use I don't know. Once again, why did I throw it back in there, you guys? You gotta stop me. I know, I can't hear you. It's fine. So we'll use punch boards next week, which will be fun because apparently I'm just gonna keep using the 6x8 paper pad. And I probably will be able to do that with the punch boards as well. So there you have it. Thanks again for watching, you guys. And don't forget to check everybody else who's playing along with the sketch. I will have them linked down below. And come back to me every day. I am playing every day. I'm getting slowly back to caught up. I was almost behind. I'm getting back to caught up. But for sure, check out Christy's channel every day. She will for sure have. And she made an amazing playlist with every video that has been this entire time. So if you've missed any of them, you can find out if you missed any of them. So we hope, once again, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.